Hello again, and this is our Paladin class video for the talents and class changes, which honestly there isn't really many, at least for Holy. Red Paladins are changed again, like they do every expansion. They can't decide what they want to do with Red Paladins. But yeah, we'll start with talents like the usual. Alright, 15 deals with like speed increasing talents. First one, Speed of Light, increases your movement speed by 70% for 8 seconds. Long Arm of the Law, which is like the same thing from back in Kata. When you Judgment, it increases your movement speed by 45%, but you can be up close to the enemy this time, like before you had to be a certain like yardage away. And Pursuit of Justice, you gain 10% movement speed at all times, plus an additional 10% movement speed for each current charge of Holy Power up to 3, which is, I'm going to pick that one. Fist of Justice, stun, well this is for 30 by the way. Stun a target so that he cannot harm you or flee for a short time, so a stun. Repentance, same thing, it's our CC. Burden of Guilt, your judgment hits fill your target with doubt and remorse, reducing movement speed by 50% for 12 seconds. I'll just pick. I'll pick Burden of Guilt. I don't think it has a spell effect or anything.
I was gonna say you should probably pick the ones that are usable because like they're the ones that we can actually show off. So like.
Yeah, well that's kind of usable. Like it will happen when I judge. So.
Okay.
I'll do Fist of Justice and Ret. Selfless Healer for 45. Your successful judgments reduce the cast time of your next flash of light by 50% per stack and improves its effectiveness by 50% per stack when used to heal others. Stacks up to 2 times. So essentially you can get instant flash of lights. And that would like double like the healing done. Eternal Flame. I really like this one. Consumes up to 3 holy power. 3 holy power to place a protective holy flame on a friendly target, which heals them for 999 per charge of holy power every 2.94 seconds for 29.4 seconds. Can only be active on one target at a time. And then Sacred Shield. You can put it on someone this time. Protects the target with a shield of holy light for 30 seconds, which increases the critical chance of your word of glory on that target by 30%. The shield also absorbs 3,740 damage when the target takes damage, but no more than once every 6 seconds. It can only be active on one target at a time. I'm gonna pick Eternal Flame. 60. Hand of Purity. Places a hand on the friendly target, reducing the damage of harmful periodic effects by 70% for 6 seconds. Players may only have one hand of them per paladin at any one time. Unbreakable Spirit. When your Divine Shield, Divine Protection, or Lay on Hands are on cooldown, spending Holy Power will reduce the remaining cooldown by 1% per Holy Power spent, up to a maximum of 50% reduction. Clemency. When activated, it immediately finishes the cooldown on your Hand of Freedom, Hand of Protection, Hand of Sacrifice, and Hand of Salvation. I am going to go for Hand of Purity. 75. Holy Avenger. Abilities that generate holy power will generate 3 charges of holy power for the next 20 seconds. That's basically zealotry in right now. Sanctified Wrath. You gain more frequent access to one of your abilities during Avenging Wrath. Holy Shock has no cooldown. Protection. Judgment has no cooldown. Retribution. Hammer of Wrath has no cooldown. Then Divine Purpose. Abilities that cost holy power that have a 50% chance to cause the Divine Purpose effect. Divine Purpose. Your next holy power ability will consume no holy power and cast as if 3 holy power were consumed. And I will go for, let's see, I'll pick Divine Purpose. Okay.
Let's see. Over the 91s
I should.
So they can see.
Okay, yeah, good. And I should also, for the next thing, your sills are now like stances, like a warrior stance or a monk stance, or a hunter aura. It's like the same like thing or whatever. Soul of Truth. I mean, and they last forever. So I pick that one, and they're varied on what like spec you're in. And Devotion Aura is no longer one of those like. Oh, you don't even have auras anymore. Yeah, like that just hit me. I'm dumb. you don't have auras anymore. So, well, Devotion Aura is now a cooldown, which inspire all party and raid members within 40 yards, granting them immunity to silence and interrupt effects, and reducing all fire, frost, and shadow damage taken by 20%. So that's like the mix between Devotion and what can I think of it? Resistance. Yeah, and then your seals are now your new aura, essentially.
You're not going to use
All right, let's check out
that ability?
Bam. I guess that is kind of fancy. Starting out. All right, pursue just. I'm trying to see which ones I need to put on my bars. I should also say now there is a Holy Power Reserve. You still get your 3 Holy Powers that you use all the time, but now there's 2 additional slots for them. And say you have all 5 filled up, and you use the 3, you'll have 2 immediately after you use those 3. So they carry over into your real reserve, which is pretty nice. Okay. Oh, one more thing before I go into more spec stuff. Your judgment now it's like a new effect per spec. Holy, your judgment restores mana. Protection, your judgment grants a holy power. Retribution, it grants a holy power and the physical vulnerability effect, which increases the amount of physical damage done to the target takes by 4%. So of course, we'll always be judging, like always. So of course I will get mana back. And as I'm getting holy power, I'm also gaining movement speed from Pursuit of Justice. It honestly really isn't that noticeable. Okay, now with 3 stacks of holy power, it's definitely noticeable. But I'll put Eternal Flame on myself. So it's healing me. Yeah, just healing me over. For each charge of holy power, increases like the seconds that's on. And it's a pretty nice heal. I mean, right now, like a little like mini flame strike happens like under you every so often. So I'm hoping they make that a lot better looking. And then Hand of Purity. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. My damage taken is reduced by 70%. And that's really it for Holy. Well, Beacon of Light. Oh yeah, I'll go down more of the changes. Beacon of Light now has a 10-second cooldown, but no longer costs mana. Sacred Cleansing enables your cleanse to dispel all magic effects from the target. Tower of Radiance no longer grants holy power on Holy Radiance casts. Light of Dawn now consumes up to 3 holy power. Judgment of the Pure no longer increases your casting and melee haste by 9%. Infusion of Light no longer affects Holy Light. Oh yeah, the Holy Light, speak the devil. What was the thing that I made Divine Purpose? No, that was crazy. I forget what I picked that. I don't think I picked it. Never mind, I'm crazy. I'm just going nuts right now. Holy Radiance now cast, well, it's lower, it's a higher mana cost now. Holy Insight, it's a new thing, increases the effectiveness of your healing by 25%, increases your mana pool by 400%, allows 50% of your mana regeneration from spirit to continue while in combat, grants hit rating equal to 50% of any spirit gained from items or effects. And Denounce, which I don't have, like, I couldn't find that in my spellbook earlier. Which it deals holy damage down. Apparently you've had it before, because this is down from something. It deals holy damage and prevents the target from causing a critical effect for the next 4 seconds, up from 3. So I don't remember that from Kata. No. So I don't know. I'm assuming it's new, but I don't even have it in my spellbook. Alright, on to the main attraction now, which is Red.
Yeah, Denounce.
Like I said,
available at level 20.
Really?
Yeah, I see it.
I don't see it. Like it's like not in my spellbook.
I've actually had a problem with that in the beta too, where like spells don't show up. You have to actually unspec and then spec back in, or like change your spec real quick, and it should pop up in your book.
Okay, well, we'll do that real quick.
But I mean, it might not. I don't know.
We'll just see real quick. And oh, yep, it's back. Okay, denounce. What the cast time is. Bam. Oh, okay. It's kind of like Wrath from a Druid, a little bit, from a Boomkin. But more like bigger and prettier. Okay, but yeah, on the ret, the most changed thing ever. And I'm still in combat, so I can't change. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see what talents I'm picking. I am picking Long Arm of the Law. Well, everyone knows what that is. Well, I'll pick Speed of Light this time. Fist of Justice. Sacred Shield. I'll just pick Hand of Purity again. I can't really show those other ones.
Clemency might
Holy
actually...
Avenger.
Did you show Clemency?
Because
that has...
well,
that
it just
might have
finishes the
effect.
cooldowns of your... okay, yeah, well, yeah, true. I'll see that. And then I'll pick Holy Avenger. Because that's like a main ret thing. Alright, let's get these out on my bars real quick. Fist of Justice, Clemency. Holy Avenger. And Speed of Light, I think was it then? Oh, Sacred Shield then too. Okay. Sacred Shield, just like look at this. Okay. Go through, we'll stun this guy real quick. Probably nothing really. Oh, the hammer came down, hit him. Stunning him. Clemency. Let's see. We'll see if that has an effect. Oh, wow, that is nice. Good call. Making me pick that. Hopefully you can see that, like a book opened on top of me. And it actually, I don't know if you heard it, but you can hear like pages opening. And yeah, I used it, so. And Speed of Light. Woo! Ooh, nice little trail follows you. Oh, that's nice. And Sacred Shield. Nice little halo appeared like when you first use it. Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's put on Seal of Insight. Crusader Strike is still your main dump. But now you can still get your Exorcism procs. But, ooh, why Tentacle? Get Exorcism procs, and it's a guaranteed holy power now when you use that. Before it was just like a chance, now it's guaranteed it's gonna happen. And of course, still like Judgment now. I'll do more damage to him now that I use the Judgment on him, and I gain holy power. And I'm at my 5 stacks of holy power right now. So when I use my Templar's Verdict, now I'm back up to 2 already, and bam, I'm already back up to 3. Exorcism, all right. And now Hammer of the Righteous, wasn't that just the tanking thing before? I've never tanked on my Paladin ever, but now you can use it in ret. And hammer the current target for 20% weapon damage, causing a wave of light that hits all targets within 8 yards for 2,995 holy damage, and applying the Weakened Blows effect grants a charge of holy power. And Weakened Blows does it reduces their physical damage dealt by 10 seconds, or by 10% for 3 seconds. Let's see if I can aim this. Ooh, little like shockwave of holy power comes out and use that. It's pretty cool. I mean, we finally have more moves as ret. It was kind of like limited before. That's still the same. But now, also, Inquisition. It's the same thing. Like, I'm assuming you want to keep it up as long as you possibly can. It increases all your holy damage. And now, Divine Storm uses holy power. It doesn't generate it. And it uses 3. An area attack that consumes 3 charges of holy power that cause 50% weapon damage as holy damage to all enemies within 8 yards. And it doesn't heal you unless you glyph it now. So that was always like a thing. That would heal you for like a certain amount of damage you did. See? It's like the same effect and all that. But you just gotta waste holy power now. That's really it for Paladins. It's just you have to really, the rotation's going to be completely different now for ret, because of all the new moves that can generate holy power, and Hammer of the Righteous. Divine Storm probably still won't be useful ever. It was useful in the beginning of Wrath, but that was it, and it just doesn't do anything now. Yeah, that's pretty much all the changes, I'm pretty sure. Let's go into towns real quick. Yeah, Holy Avenger, it's Zealotry, but it doesn't have any spell effect.
Do you want to go over glyphs maybe, if there are any cool ones? Like, maybe change.
Let's see. I know this one's cool, but it didn't work for me. Glyph of Winged Vengeance. You grow larger with Avenging Wrath, but it doesn't work right now. Plated Judgment, depending on what you, what kind of weapon you have equipped, axe, hammer, or sword, it changes your judgment. Cause as of right now, it's always a hammer that drops down. Besides, I have that because I have a sword equipped. A sword will come down and strike the target.
Oh, that one sounds pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's a nice like cosmetic one. Falling Avenger, you gain slow fall during Avenging Wrath. Fire from the Heavens, your Judgment and Hammer of Wrath criticals call down fire from the sky, which would be interesting to see. Oh, wow. The blessings. We didn't even talk about that. Blessing of Might now increases your mastery by 5. That's what it does. It is a mastery buff now. And Blessing of Kings, you place Blessing on Kings on a friendly target, increasing strength, agility, and intellect by 5%. Yeah, they changed this up a little bit.
Just to clarify, it says mastery by 5. At first, I thought it meant mastery rating, but it means like your actual mastery point. Like, yeah.
Really, I was thinking that seems low, but yeah, okay.
Not percentage, but yeah, the actual points that you have. So.
Yeah.
Actually
oh,
nice.
this is kind of weird. Righteous Retreat. During Divine Shield, you invoke your Hearthstone 50% faster. So you can like put up your shield and like hearth away real quick.
Oh wow.
People used to do that, but I'm pretty sure they stopped it. Like, didn't they take it out? You
Yeah.
couldn't like hearth in your shield, but I guess you can now. Once again. Luminous Charger, your Paladin class mounts glow with Holy Light. And then the Mounted King, which I thought was dumb. Mounting a Paladin mount automatically casts Blessing of Kings on you. That's like okay. I guess it's just like to make it look fancy, because when you like mount up like a king, like crown will appear above your head or whatever, and like I don't know. It's basically the only reason for that. But that's all the changes for the Paladin. If you have any questions, I mean, just leave it in the comments, and thanks for watching. See ya.